Why would she run away? Have I done anything wrong? For the first time in my life, I feel nervous of what the other person thinks of me. She's not a random person. She is our mate. Go to her. My wolf, Dom, was yelling in my head. I was about to follow her, but Mason stopped me. Alpha, I don't understand. Why are you behaving like this? Mason the moron said. Yep, that name suits him. I don't need to answer to anyone. But if you're all so curious, then listen. She's my mate, I growled. Everyone gasped. Mason shook his head and laughed. But that is not possible, Alpha. She already has a mate. But he rejected her on sight, Mason said. I was shocked. She had been rejected by her mate. Who in their right mind would reject a gem like her? But a tiny part of my non-existing heart that belongs to my mate is happy because now Isabella can be mine and only mine. Why did he reject her and who is he? I growled. I need to know who inflicted such pain on my Isabella. It was me, Mason said proudly, with the victorious smirk on his face. What is he so happy about? Why? I asked again. Because she's an Omega. I was the Beta. I did not want people to look at me any other way. I want respect, and with that filthy little thing by my side, I would never get it. He growled. I had had enough of it. I have to see if Isabella is okay. I stood up and mind-linked Nate. Show them what happens when someone disrespects or hurts your Luna. I walked out of the room, not missing the smirk Nate gave me before a slight nod. I follow Mate's scent and I reach at her room. I sniff the air and I smell her again. Honey and cinnamon, but mixed with salty tears. I open the door and enter. I saw her looking at me through hooded eyes. She was about to say something, but she passed out. I ran to her and picked her up. She is light as a feather. I took her outside and asked a random person to tell me where I could find the pack doctor. He took me to the small clinic thing in the mansion and left. I went inside and the doctor from earlier was beside me in a flash.
What happened?
She asked, looking at Isabella with concern and worry in her eyes. I told her everything.
Okay, lay her down on the bed, and please, wait outside while I check her,
she said, and I went outside without protesting. I don't want to delay her treatment because of me. I sat on a chair outside, which was not comfortable. I waited for what felt like hours. The doctor came out and I ran toward her. What happened? Is she okay? I asked.
Alpha, Isabella had an injury on her head when I treated her before, and it had not healed properly before a lot of stress was inflicted on her. Her wolf is weak, so it will take time, but she will heal. Just make sure not to stress her out. It can cause serious damage in the brain, and she might wake up in an hour or two.
She bowed and left. I walked in and sat on a stool beside her bed. She looked pale and unhealthy. I will make everything better, baby. Just trust me. I will treat you like a princess. My princess. Just give me a chance, and I'll make everything better, I promised her.
I instantly stopped crying when I heard him sniffle. I looked up and saw tears streaming down his cheeks and sniffing. He saw me looking and slowly walked towards me. He sat on the small stool and took my hand. Electricity. He wiped the tears and ran his big hands in my hair. Don't know what came over me. I raised my hand and wiped his tears too. That brought a small smile on his face. Why? I asked.
Huh?
He looked at me confused. Why are you doing this for me? Why am I feeling like this? Why are you here with me? I asked.
I'm doing this because I want to make you happy and make sure you're okay. And I feel what you feel. Those sparks, I feel them too, princess. And I'm here for you. I don't give a damn about anyone,
he said. Oh, is all I said.
Why did you cry?
He asked. You defended me in front of her. No one has ever done that. I was never important enough, I said and started crying again. He wiped the tears away and pulled me into a tight hug.
Hey, Don't say that. You're very important to me, and I will make sure that you are always happy. I promise. I will make everything better, baby.
He said. But why are you doing this? I said, pulling away from the hug and immediately feeling cold.
Because you're my mate.
He said, and I froze. No, this can't happen. I had a mate. You can't be my mate, I said. He cupped my cheek and looked in my eyes.
I know, baby, I know everything. Mason the moron told me. He rejected you. I'm your second chance mate, and I want you to be happy. I want to give you all the happiness that he couldn't give you. I feel blessed to have you as my mate, princess. Please, give me a chance. I'll do anything. Please.
He begged. I was finally having a chance to be happy? With my mate? I want to be happy, but I can't trust him fully yet. I want to give him a chance, but... This is so confusing. Give him a chance, Bella, Nora said. Okay, I'll give us a chance, but I still don't fully trust you. You have to gain my trust, I said, my voice barely above a whisper. I saw as his face transformed from nervous to shock to happy to extremely happy. He had such a big smile on his face I was worried it would split his face. He pulled me on his lap and hugged me like his life depended on it.
Baby, I promise I will gain your trust and I'll do anything for it. I'll treat you like a princess. My princess. Oh my God, I can't believe I finally found my mate. I'm so happy.
He exclaimed. I don't know if what I did was right or wrong, but I'm happy.